Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another tutorial. This is how to make a Ghast farm using the Soul Shards mod. And at first I thought this method would work. It's a water controlled, or piston controlled water trap. The Ghast would spawn down there, and then every few moments the pistons would trigger, and then the water would come down and it would drown. But this didn't work because there were gaps in it, and the Ghast could just move 1 centimetre in either direction and it wouldn't work. And this was also a sort of a test to see that if I said if pipe's empty then emit a redstone signal, so it would pulse every time we got a drop. But then that wouldn't work because sometimes the Ghast doesn't drop anything, so that would freeze the system completely. Then I moved on to this one, and this was just using a basic timer and the same sort of principle, but again it left gaps. Namely there and there and there, so it didn't work all the time. So moved on to the next model. This pretty much uses exactly the same style and exactly the same technique, but a bit more compact, and using this glass, well, it's not really more compact, but anyway, it's the same principle, and again left gaps. So this fourth and final version, I think it's 4, yeah, fourth and final version is a bit more elaborate, but it makes sure that there's no gaps. So what it does, if we go sneaky through here, that there are water source blocks here on top of glass, pieces of glass, so that when they're freed by these pistons that will pulse, retract the dirt, this will bowl over and will fill out this block here and this block here. Oh, yeah, well, I'll get to that in a minute. That pulsing Ghast in a minute. Next, the same all around, but that would have left gaps here where this red block is, this line here, and one in the middle. So to solve that, we go up a level, and there's another one here, which then cascades down, fills this gap here, and the gap in the middle there, and there and there. But that still would leave a gap in the middle. So we go another level up, and this is a more aesthetically pleasing than functional method of getting the water source to go down the middle. And you only really need one of the source blocks, but in order to make it symmetrical I just changed it around a bit. And yeah, we're stuck on the morning. Good, that should bounce back in a moment. So I hope you followed all that. It's a very fast explanation, but it's pretty much the only way I can explain it. The basic gist is that this setup fills the entire 5x5 square with water and leaves no gaps. And you'd be surprised how challenging that is. I tried it with deploys and it didn't work. So yeah, this is my method. I hope it's easy to follow. If not, then pause the recording. Here's the first level. It's all symmetrical. So here's the first level. Pistons come down, remove this dirt. This water overflows. Next level, this piston come down, remove the dirt. This water flows into the cross shape here. Then the next level, the piston retracts the dirt and it all falls down the middle. So in order to control this, I set up something that was very, very, very complicated and took me a long time because I haven't ever worked with, well, I haven't worked with logic since I was 15, 16, which is a long time ago. So yeah, this is how it works. It is a master timer here. When this pulses, the pistons retract. So I might have to do a few shifty things here. When the pistons are in the retracted mode, so the dirt is up and the water's not flowing, when it then pulses, it triggers this, which is an RS latch, which flicks from on to off. The on signal sends a pulse through here to this NOT gate, which then reverses it, but this is toggled, so imagine this is not powered. So yeah, this turns off, removes the signal, this turns on, disables the 60-second timer. At the same time, this is off, so this, can't, there we go. This is pulsing every 25 seconds, which is enough time for the Ghast to drown, including waterfall and all that. That's how long it takes. Just takes just under 25 seconds. It's something like 22 seconds, but I put it up to 25. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Just in case. Did I ruin anything then? No. So then, when this 25-second one pulses, it sends a signal to the pistons to retract, and also back down here, through here, and that toggles off, toggles this back on, and the 60-second one starts all over again. So let's give this a trial run through. Let's first make sure that we're in hard mode. So I wanted to make sure it works on all difficulties. If there is any... Oh, that spawns instantly. The reason I have this on 60 seconds is that I've seen Ghast spawn instantly and I've seen them take just under a minute. So if you wanted an AFK farm, this is how you would do it. And anything shorter than this wouldn't guarantee you to work. It wouldn't guaranteed... Hang on. It wouldn't be guaranteed to work. So this has to go around once and you'll see all this lighting. So this, now that we've turned the master switch off, this is lit, this is unlit, and so this is powered. And I haven't actually linked this up with a wireless redstone because it's only one Ghast. So I thought it's not going to lag the server that much, but you can set it up if you want to. I advise using the redstone jacketed wire because there's not much room in there. But anyway, I recommend overall not disabling it. So this will pulse. You'll see it. Yep, there you go. It's very quick. It pulsed the pistons. They reacted so quickly that they retracted the dirt, rather, is what I should say. But they started in the retracted mode, and they shot out, hit the dirt, retracted in again because they're sticky pistons. It then pulsed this. Oh, yep, it's loud. Sorry about that. Pulsed this. This then flicked, and then it's changed again because this was 25 seconds. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It's really difficult to explain, but I hope that just the mere looking at it will be explanation enough. And I've got this bar here. Otherwise, this would always be locked, and you don't want that. This would always be powered. Wait, is that right? If you had this locked, this would join up. So, yeah, it would always be powered because this is latched. So you don't want that. So this separates it, keeps it a separate system. The latch is independent of the timer, or the latch's effect is independent of the timer, except through the NOT gate. Oh man, I'm making a mess of explaining this. But I really hope that you can see from this design and recipe and layout and all that, that this is how it works. And again, we have the Ghast spawning. That took a bit longer, I think. But we'll see it again. We'll focus intently on this. And so when this pulses, you'll see it'll flicker very quickly. Yeah, this flicks, turns the signal off, turns this one on. Whoa, that was quick. Wait, what's that? What was that? Why have you started? Hang on. Naughty timer. Wait. Oh, this is ballsed up now. Why did you do this? That hasn't happened before, I promise. But I guess we just have to wait until this counts down. Speed it up a bit. There we go. So now the water's coming down, this is turned on. And the Ghast should now drown. I don't know why it flickered so quickly. Maybe I touched something by mistake. So the Ghast will start drowning any second now. Any second now. Oh, I hope this is long enough. Is it long enough? Yes, oh, just long enough. And the system flicks over again. And again, a minute is long enough for the water to retract, spawn the Ghast, and still have enough time for a safety net. Let's just watch it one last time to make sure that it doesn't flicker. Maybe I touched this by mistake and I didn't reset it or something. But let's wait until the Ghast spawns. Hopefully it won't take too long. So far with this method, it hasn't failed, except for that one weird one then. So let's hope that the Ghast spawns in the next 30 seconds. Yeah, this NOT gate is essential, otherwise this would always be powered and the timer would always be frozen. But if you have the NOT gate, it reverses it, so that when this timer is frozen, this one works, and then when this one's frozen, that one works. So let's make sure that everything's in working order. You can always change the times if you find something that's more optimal. Like this 25 second might be bumped up just in case the server lags or there's a tick issue or something. But yeah, it's a minimum of 22 seconds, I think, or between 22 and 25 seconds for the water to come down and drown the Ghast. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this all works now. It should do. The Ghast should start to drown just at the 3/4 mark of the 25 seconds. And then it pulses. I might actually bump this up ever so slightly just to be in the safe zone. But yeah, that's how it works. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you followed it, because it really took me about 2 hours, well, including all the failed projects, to get to here. And this alone took me about half an hour to figure out how to get it to work. So yeah, I really hope it did work. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. So what the turtles are programmed to do is pick up wither skeleton skulls in their first slots. You'll see they're already been busy. And once they fill up, they will turn to their left, dump the wither skeleton skulls in here. In the right, they will dump everything else, which then gets pumped out and voided. Looks a bit skinny now, but we can pad it out with a saw. Do I have? Oh, I do. Ooh. Well, I have lots of sapphires though. Might use that. Sapphire saw. How do I do that? Sapphire saw is that 2.